Now, the last thing that we're going to cover here is the repurposing of content. For the purpose of this lesson today, I think it's extremely important that I potentially walk you through an example workflow. How do I turn one 30-minute video into 20 pieces of content? And it's a thing that takes me maybe an hour so that I can have my social media content for the next week off of 30 minutes of recording, maybe the next month. What is my process to maximize the use of my time to amplify the success of every one of my channels? Let's break down this exact video and what I'm going to do over the next week or so to make it as fruitful as possible. Step one, I'm recording this video right now and I'm going to upload it to YouTube. Step two, I'm going to write an article where I've got a short description. Check out in the captions below and you'll be able to see all of this. There's going to be a short description, maybe a paragraph, and then a bunch of links so you can join the newsletter, check out MBA program. You can check out all my social medias, all of that fun stuff. And then below that, each chapter of this is going to have a header and then its own 3 to 5 paragraph description. Now, that one video goes out. Great. I'm also going to have this video chopped up to each chapter in the video. Remember, 2 minutes, 12 minutes, 22 minutes. So I now have 3 videos that are shorter form, still over 8 minutes long, so I can get those YouTube ads in there and get that revenue, but also so that people don't want to necessarily watch the whole thing. They just want to see the one chunk. Great. This video will probably go out on a Sunday, and then the Monday, Wednesday, Friday of the week following, we're going to have these clips go out on those days. Now, each one of those clips is going to also be able to edit the description of the video, so it only includes the description for that one clip that corresponds to that one chapter of this actual video. Great. Now, the next thing that I'm going to do with that is also take out little chunks of time. If there's a great clip in there or 2-3 minutes here or there in aggregate, and I can take that and I can make TikTok videos. That TikTok video, I'll use Captions app to chop out the ums and the ahs and the open spaces in time and throw text on the screen to make it engaging if the sound is off. And that can be repurposed to Instagram, YouTube, Shorts, Facebook Reels, also Pinterest idea pins, and go to Twitter and LinkedIn. That's excellent. That's huge. That's great disbursement. Also, those articles that I mentioned, well, they're also going to be posted. This video will go live on a Sunday. That Monday, the article, the description to this video is going to go live as a post in multiple Reddit boards. It's also going to go live in Utopia for my man Wiz of Ecom. It's also going to go live in several mastermind Slack groups that I have. It's also going to go live in YouTube because all I'm doing is literally copying the description, dropping it in, and the link to the video. So I'm auto-populating content every Monday. Now, the next step to this is one that I think is super fun. What I'll do is I will take that description, I'll drop it into a tool called typefully.app. That typefully.app will take that whole description and make it a Twitter thread. Yeah, it's going to be a Twitter thread. And it's going to format it entirely on its own. Now, I might have to change a few words and adjust some characters, but I can take that YouTube description and make it a Twitter thread in about 15 minutes. Cool. So now every Monday morning, there's a Twitter thread that's going to go out, and it'll probably be delayed by maybe a month. So I drop this out on a Sunday. In 3 or 4 weeks, this is going to go live as a Twitter thread. Maybe faster, who knows, whatever I feel like doing that day. Now that Twitter thread is going to be, generally speaking, about 10 to 15 tweets long, because I know how long the description has to be within the 5,000 characters, what it's ultimately going to be inside of Twitter. Now that Twitter thread gets pinned to the top of mine, and I basically am dropping the how-to manual, but it's literally just the description to the video that you're watching right now. Then what I'm going to do during the week is I'm going to go into that Twitter thread, and I'm going to make a video where I effectively use that original tweet in that thread and read it off like a script, adding a little bit of color, and then quote tweeting that original tweet and writing a little bit extra. So that I'm taking that original thread and I'm basically using, say it's 10 tweets. I'm going to make 10-minute long videos or so. And in the afternoon, I'll probably do it immediately following this. Sometimes I change my shirt, sometimes I don't. And now that is a video piece of content where the description to this video is the script for that one. And I write a little bit more of context to it. That's making an additional 10 videos. What do you think I'm going to do with those additional 10 videos? Well, there's going to be a comping effort of every one of those videos getting put into another YouTube video of itself, where all the description for this video goes on the screen right here, and all of those additional descriptions that I'm using when I'm writing tweets in the quote tweet of my original thread now goes in the description of that video. And every one of those actual quote tweets in that 1-minute video, they're all getting posted on TikTok. I'm editing them with Captions app. And of course, I already have the description because it's already in the tweets. I can use the quote tweet text as a description to that thing. So now I've got a series of content on TikTok that's easy to manage because it's all coming from the script that I've already written. And it's already a coherent thought because it originally comes from this YouTube video. So maybe I get 4 or 5 longer form pieces of content there. Now, if they're under a minute, great. If they're over a minute, they might not appear as YouTube shorts. That's fine because TikTok will let me run up to 3 minutes. And that'll also go as a Facebook and Instagram reel. Maybe that also gets blasted out back to Twitter. Maybe that also goes to LinkedIn. Of course, it's also going to YouTube. So now there's one piece of content that I'm recording right now becomes legitimately 50 or 60 pieces of content with the videos and the writing. And the honest truth is I record this video. Then maybe later today or tomorrow, I'll effectively read off the description after I put it through Typefully. And I'll spend another 5, 10 minutes, maybe 15, probably 15, 20 minutes actually, because it'll be enough time and I want them to all be a minute, shooting videos for that. So I basically spent about 45 minutes. In that 45 minutes, I have effectively created 1 or 2 pieces of content per minute. Every one of them SEO optimized. Every one of them is easily distributed through Publer and repurpose.io to any of a dozen different platforms. And because I already took the time to write that one little article, which honestly, I can talk into my phone to give a 3 to 5 paragraph description, I now have blog content and article content on every single segment of this video that can go up and take days to itemize out. As a matter of fact, it'll probably take 5 to 6 days, the original article, the tweet thread that comes out of it, the breakdown of each section of this, plus the additional writing that goes along with the quote tweets of each thread, and the repurposing of that in shorter forms from TikTok. I now have over a week's worth of content natively from each one, which means if I do it every single week, say it's 10 to 12 days of content that I'm creating every time I make a video like this. If I make this video every single week, it means that I now have a rotating cast of at least 2 pieces of content every single day, natively for every single channel, in a way that takes me maybe 30 to 45 minutes a week to ultimately do the repurposing of, or I can use the software and have an assistant do it. And if I format my text properly and I plan out the delivery and deployment strategically into time blocking this stuff, I will have very little errors and everything will look and feel the same in a way that makes people want to come back and see more of my content. That's easy. You can start doing that right now. And there's no reason you can't take that formula and put it towards selling dog beds or makeup or your coaching program. I've done it for years doing that. Take your UGC content, your influencer content, the brand owner, anything you got, and you can put this all together. It's extremely easy. The point is, I'm giving you one extremely specific example to show you the opportunities that you can have if you start thinking about your content creation, not as what am I going to post tomorrow, but instead, what's one thing I can make that will allow me to create as many additional posts as possible so that I can have ongoing conversations through my content with my customer base. That's the trick. If you enjoyed this stuff and you're still watching, hey, go ahead, do me a favor, tap the like, hit subscribe, smash the buttons, ask questions below. Let me know if you like something. Just drop a comment, even if you did like it. Be like, that was awesome. Thank you so much. It means the world, and it really, really helps. YouTube thinks you might like a couple of these videos over here. Again, don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you on the internet. Bye.